Here we are in scenic New York City, Columbus Circle, above Midtown. I'm with my good friend Matt Samardge, and this is the New York edition of To and From, where we go to and from a movie.
It's going to be great.
Thanks, movie guys. Yeah.
On our way up to Fury Road. Mad Max.
Mad Max, Beyond, Battle, Fury, to the third drone road.
Just Fury Road.
Just Fury Road. Is there a hyphen? Is there a colon? Is there a semicolon?
Several colons.
Splattered all over?
All over Fury Road.
I have seen I try not to watch the previews, but I have seen the previews for this, and I have to say, I wanted to see the movie after I saw the preview, so it did its job really well.
It did. We have an excellent cast. Tom Hardy. He was Bane.
Oh, I forgot he was Bane.
Yeah. Because he had a mask on, right?
So he's not the guy from Kick-Ass that was in Godzilla. That's what I was thinking he was. That's a totally different guy. Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's the dude who was Quicksilver in Avengers.
No wonder.
His name is escaping me, but he's not an American.
Oh wait,
so
I know what this guy is. This guy was in the one where he was like a special agent and they were fighting over Reese Witherspoon, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's his favorite movie. That's the movie
that's the movie he's known for. That's on the box. And the star of whatever the hell that crappy movie was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the dude that was James T. Kirk. He's playing opposite Captain Kirk in that movie.
And Therese Ceylon. Therese.
She's the monster woman.
What's her name? Therese.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. Apparently she's unrecognizable, like the first part of the movie. She's supposed to be completely badass in it. So what kind of car would you have in the post-apocalyptic future?
Dodge Charger.
Really?
1978. They make a 1978 Dodge Charger.
It's the future, man. You could just get it from anywhere. It's a hypothetical. Yeah.
2000.
Plus we're in a city. I'm sure you could find one somewhere like in Jersey. So yeah, sure. Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger.
And what would you do to it?
I'd probably line it with baby heads and stuff.
Baby heads. So you don't think you'd do well in a group in the future? You know, big safety in numbers.
Everyone.
You could be like a total loner.
I'd be a lone wolf.
You'd be like Mad Max. That's why he's mad, because he's alone all the time.
I thought he was. I only saw one of the Mad Max movies, and he was a cop, and he had some buddies in it.
Oh, so you saw the very first one?
Is that the very first one?
Yeah, that's the one I was like, it was okay. Didn't really do anything. That's like my third least favorite one.
I want to
right behind Beyond Thunderdome, or I guess that would be the second.
Thunderdome bad?
There's three of them.
Thunderdome was bad. I thought.
But Road Warrior is the best one, I think. Pacing wise, it's just a classic. I think that's where I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, was Fury Road. It's a cul-de-sac.
That's right. Both Ohio.
People would get to the end, they'd be like, fucking cul-de-sac.
That should be the next Mad Max movie.
Mad Max cul-de-sac. Like just keep going around circles and everything.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen Road Warrior? How have you not seen Road Warrior?
I don't know. It wasn't free on Amazon Instant Prime. I think that's why I didn't see it.
I envy you because you get to experience it for the first time. Like, first time I saw it, I was a kid in the theater.
I feel like I've seen both the other ones. I've seen snippets of them.
You just don't remember them that well.
And it's definitely a movie that I should see.
But yeah, structure-wise, Road Warrior just kicks ass. It's a great thrill ride. So Fury Road.
I don't know anything about it.
What were we talking about? Oh, well, like your car. Would you put any guns or anything on your car besides the baby heads? Flamethrowers?
No, that's enough.
You gonna have a NOS tank in there?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would be constantly upgrading and like changing things around. I wouldn't have a set,
well, aren't they
weapon system.
Aren't they fighting over gas and oil? Like, I think I'd have an electric car. Supposed to be
solar-powered car.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking solar electric car. And although people would just break your panel all the freaking time, you'd always be fixing that thing. One shot and you're holding it and be blown.
Like hidden away.
Yeah. But electric, you'd be silent.
Charging batteries, and then you just go back and change out your batteries.
And for short bursts, an electric's going to go faster because it has no transmission. So, like, you're going to like take off faster than anything that's going to come after you.
Oh, and the car could have
unless they have enough
solar panels, where like one side was armor and the other side was solar panels. Or it could have armor solar panels.
There you go. Armor solar panels.
translucent. So I'm copywriting that. Make sure.
But you could drive at night and be totally silent. Just be turn off the lights.
No, I
Just
don't have the rights.
just cruising along. That'd be awesome.
It would be cool. I just really, really hope that there's a road sign that says Fury Road.
And then you flip over those armor plate things and bury it in the sand, so just the solar cells stick out. And he sleeps in the shade during the sun. Hey, we got the beginning of the next movie planned out.
All right. Yeah. If you're a producer of a Mad Max series,
X Mad Max Green.
Going green in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we needed like the big truck with the snowplow on the front. You just get a diesel engine so it can run off of your oil from cooking tortillas. I don't know. I'd want to run with a crew. I'd want to have like some people with me to watch my back because you got to sleep sometime. People are gonna be creeping up all the time.
If we incorporate vampires into the series.
So this is the theater that I love. I've only been once, but they have the comfy chairs, and I think it's gonna be hard for me to go to any theater now that doesn't have the comfy chairs.
Wait, this theater doesn't have comfy chairs?
No, it does. That's why I picked this one.
71st Street.
So we're like 10 blocks away.
Calculations.
How are we doing on time?
There's 13 more blocks. 13's a bad number for me recently.
Oh, we got plenty of time. And there'll be like, what, 20, 30 minutes of previews?
No, there'll be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
New York City regulations require 15 minutes of awesome previews. Do you know any previews that are going to happen in this movie? Before this movie?
What am I looking forward to now? I was really looking forward to Avengers
the
and
Hobbit
Fury
4
Road.
this December.
What? They're not making another Hobbit movie.
Yeah, they are.
Hobbit 4, the reunion. So Fury Road.
Oh,
it's gonna
before
be
we get to
furious.
Fury Road, I just saw Pitch Perfect 2. Literally an hour ago.
So basically the same movie, right? It's like when they like studios, they all come out with the same idea at the same time.
I think it's basically
such a ripoff.
Fury Road is Pitch Perfect 1.5.
All right, so it was in a post-apocalyptic future, right?
I guess it happens in between them.
All right.
It's
the pre-apocalyptic future. We're on Broadway.
We're so close. Are we supposed to be on Broadway?
Yes. Broadway and 84th AMC with the comfy seats. It's the only one in Manhattan, which is weird. I think they'd have more.
It's weird. Is every theater comfy seats?
No. So you know what I'm talking about?
In this theater.
These are
in this theater.
yeah, these are like they're like recliner,
nice.
big leather, like armrests are like this wide.
Do they serve good food?
It's probably just popcorn crap. Yeah, why isn't there like the movie restaurant? There's a restaurant theme no one's tapped into.
For a thing that all they do is make their money on concessions.
Yeah. I've heard of one in
high quality $23 steak.
I want to feel like I'm in my living room watching a movie with THX sound.
Right.
Do they still have THX sound?
I
don't even know what the sound is anymore. They kind of stopped doing that big thing at the beginning of the movies. Remember they used to do that all the time?
Oh yeah.
Like in case there was somebody in the audience who needed a sound guy, and they were like, "Who should I go with?" Oh right, that's THX. Is there like a theme song at the beginning? Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road. That's right. It would be like Sunday. It would have to be metal. Totally not. I heard there's a big music scene in this. I saw in the video they're like playing like big drums and stuff. Yeah. Well, they play like instruments or something in this. Oh, this is 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if it's still 98. Really? That's probably going to go down.
I saw it at 97.
See, it's dropping. I was going to say, people aren't going to let that hang too far. But that's a pretty high start. 98.
It's crazy. It's crazy that an action movie has gotten this kind of reviews.
Yeah. People like it. Well, until that's what I mean. Road Warrior is on a lot of people's top 10 lists as favorite movies.
That's crazy. I'm so excited for this now. Can't wait. I'm more excited for this than I was for Avengers. How about that?
Oh.
Probably because Avengers didn't have the greatest reviews.
Oh, but I really like the Avengers.
I really like the
So
Avengers too.
if this is at least as good as Avengers, I'll be
I'm just
satisfied.
saying, my anticipation is this movie. I don't know. I'm really excited.
Well, this has been a walk up the Upper West Side with Dono and the infamous Matt Samardge as we go to and from Mad Max Fury Road.
That's right.
Beyond the Thunderdome.
We'll see
Is
you
this?
soon.
This isn't a reboot, I heard, right? It's just
No,
a
it's
continuation. It's where I can't even remember where they left off after the Thunderdome, because it was already beyond the Thunderdome in that movie. So they'd already gone beyond. I don't know where the hell they are now. They're like beyond the Thunderdome.
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I think they're at Fury Road.
So from Fury Road.
Start over.
That was awesome.
What? Oh my God, Fury Road! It's the best movie since Avengers 2.
That was almost as good as Pitch Perfect 2. That's all I'm saying. It's really. Wow, they're right. It just like never stopped. It was just one long freaking road trip.
Yeah. You know, I looked up who that actor was.
Who was it?
He was
The
the
bad
villain
guy.
in the original Mad Max movie.
No way.
He was one of them. But you know, they didn't even. You know, it's not.
But it's
not
not
a continuation.
It's not the same character.
He just
They weren't
plays
like-
two different bad guys in the movies.
Wow.
That director loves that guy.
But yeah, definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Man.
Like I said, best movie since Avengers 2. Just saw last week.
It was nice to see some explosions that weren't CG explosion. Like
Pretty impressive.
Like you could tell, like he used a lot of practical effects.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I was expecting maybe a little bit more carnage from what I thought.
Well, there wasn't enough. Definitely a thumbs up. Dono, thumbs up.
That's Dono 2 thumbs up.
I am. Anytime that is on cable, I'm gonna be watching it when I'm flipping through the channels. Like, oh shit, Mad Max.
By
is
the
on.
time that movie's on TV, cable will be dead.
You think?
Cable will be out.
But Mad Max Fury Road.
Can't buy that online yet.
How many stars out of 5 stars?
5 stars for me personally. I'm gonna go 4.2 stars.
4.2 stars. That's pretty high.
It's high.
That's almost. That's pretty damn near excellent.
It was pretty great, you know.
Yeah.
I mean.
All right.
I mean.
Out of a 10.
My problem with
Out of a
it,
10, then how would you
I
give it?
guess
You
would
give it
be
like an
like
8?
It would be an 8.4. All you gotta do is
8.4.
times 2.
Wow, that's even. I think that's a higher
4.2
score.
times
Actually.
2 is 8.4.
Oh, all right. So it's exactly the same.
These systems that people create.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be like a B minus, okay, or a B. 8.4. I get 84%.
It'd be a great movie. That's impressive. It was pretty good.
I was just
All right.
upset. I think Tom Hardy maybe had 15 words in the whole movie.
But yeah, I thought that was perfect for him, though.
I guess.
From other movies, I felt like he had too many lines. So I think this was a good one. It was like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator. I thought that was like, yeah, that was good casting.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It was good. I want to see the next one now. They said.
Oh, they're already talking about a Mad Max. No, I guess
They said
this
that
will be
they have
5.
They
Mad
said if
Max
this one
5.
did well, that they had them signed for 3
Yeah.
more sequels.
Well, I like that they're not doing numbers now. That they actually
just
do
give you
names.
titles.
Well, that makes it a little confusing later on when you're trying to figure out in chronological order how it goes. But I always hate the numbers.
So you gotta do a little research. Fuck Americans, they're so damn lazy. I loved it. It was good. I'm liking it more and more that I think about it. I'm one of those kind of people.
Charlize Theron held her own, though. Holy crap.
I know, fucking Oscar winner. Can you imagine? She can actually. Wait, did she
She
win an
is
Oscar?
an action hero as well.
Oh,
She
well, she was.
she translated as an action star really well. Yeah, AMC 84 also I give thumbs up. I don't know if you can see in the dark. It's 2, 3 thumbs up.
It's
So,
great. I want to go back there.
How many thumbs up for Mad Max? out of
It
2.
Well, it's
1.8. Like that. 1.8. 1.84.
right now.
It was pretty good. Put it that way.
Yeah, it was.
Is
great.
it a must-see summer film?
Yeah, I just want to figure out this percentage of thumbs up that I get, and it's so hard.
That was a joke. Don't worry about it. I think it's definitely. There's some movies that I think I should have waited to see that. I could have seen it on cable or whatever, but it's definitely worth to see it in 3D. It's a spectacle. I think
Yeah,
like if you're gonna see something on the big screen, that is definitely the kind of movie to go see.
No, it was crazy. It just seemed like some of those fight scenes, they seemed so fast. Like it was just like it was moving.
Yeah, there was a lot
like
going on.
It seemed like it was at like 60 frames per second, though. You know?
Yeah,
like how we had that feeling.
He overcranked some stuff. I've noticed that before. But that's the same thing he did in the old movies. So
That's just overcranking.
I think the style really,
oh, really?
mixed with
Did
the
he
old
do
one.
that effect?
Yeah, so it really had that style of the Road Warrior, of especially when he would do those whoosh, those extreme close-up swoop-in shots
Okay.
of people's faces as they're like reacting. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was just weird.
but yeah, sometimes stuff would be like cut really big. I think he does that because when they're doing the fights, they're doing it 3/4 speed, and then when he cranks it up, it looks like it's regular speed. But it matched the style of the first one, so that didn't bother me so much. But definitely worth it. I like that movie. It's not disappointing. I like those chairs. I like that movie.
What else?
Good company.
The best company.
Yeah.
Good companies.
But for an action movie, well paced. I thought they did well with characterizing, just with short things. It's totally what I love to see. I hate it when I see an action movie and I can't tell who's who, and he's really good about giving each of them like a real character. I mean, there were plenty of just fodder of people that just looked all the same that were dying, but the main bad guys, you always knew who was who, right? Were you confused at all about?
Like a little theatricality to my villains.
Yeah.
A little drama.
And I think he was smart to get so many good actors, because there were a lot of things that were just told by one character would look at another character, and to see that on the script, you're that would be really easy to make into a bad movie. But with good actors, that one look tells you so much.
Right. Totally. And a lot of those little just one shot
Yeah, give a little nod. They're like, yep.
little reactions.
Well, like I said, I saw the trailer for this, and they didn't give away too much in the movie.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Well, I feel like most of the other trailers, for Avengers and Star Wars, they give away too much. I don't want to know.
Always.
I know there's going to be explosions in Mad Max, so go ahead and show me freaking cars blowing up. That's not going to ruin anything for me.
Yeah. They didn't give anything away about that plot. I had no idea walking in.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen.
And that's great. I think that's how previews should happen.
Yeah.
Give them enough to get them guessing. Make them wonder.
But general consensus is it was a good movie, so to and from Mad Max is go see it, right?
That's right. Go see it this weekend.
Or
This weekend just ended.
it's worth it to see it in 3D. Not every movie is, but I would definitely pay the extra money and see it in 3D.
Yeah.
And if they have one of the new AMCs with the lounge chairs with a button on the side that goes, definitely go see it in that. That was totally worth it.
Yeah, but if you can tour in a perfect reproduction of it on 1080 and you have a studio theater in your home,
That
I'd
would
say just go with
still
that.
be stealing. So that would be illegal. So
No, but if you go, I'd say if you go and you buy movie tickets and then not watch it there and then only watch it one time in your home, that's okay.
I think if you're going to steal it, you should steal one of those 3D projectors and then get the real 3D copy, steal that.
You're right.
And
you're
set it up in
absolutely
your
right.
home theater.
That's the best scenario for
Yes.
you. So if you have that option, do it this week.
Do it this week. Well, we are back at Columbus Circle, Midtown, in beautiful New York City. This has been To and From Mad Max Fury Road.
With Mad Matt.
I forgot to check and see if there was a hyphen. Still, I don't know.
Oh, we'll never know.
Mad Max Fury Road. All one thing.
That's Dono at
Furiosa.
Furiosa.com.
Make sure you...
Did have a tank in the movie. Spoiler.
Yeah, why didn't he grab
Hope
that
you're watching
tank?
this video in reverse.
Or at least, like, you could have hooked that tank up to the front of the rig. I would have think those treads would have come in handy.
I didn't know what the hell they were doing sitting back there after.
And if they turned around and went back, how did they get through the bog pit that they got stuck in the first time? They go around it this time?
Yeah, and what about the canyon that they drove through? Why was it unblocked? It was a different canyon?
Well, maybe those guys unblock it so they can trap people there.
I guess.
They seemed like that was their thing, just trapping people.
I don't know. Coolest guy was the guitar person.
Oh, when he got his mask taken off, he was really gruesome looking under there. Holy crap.
Yeah, he was a rocker.
I like that in the explosion when the guitar goes flying towards the camera and then goes whoop back.
That's it.
There were just some really good shots in there. That was amazing.
It was. It was a good film.
And it had some nice surprises. Like, it wasn't predictable at all. Like, I'm trying to talk about without, like, spoiling.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything either. But, you know.
But the people who died, I didn't always expect to die. Especially that, like, right at the beginning, those, like, they kind of build up some people that were like, oh, okay. They're just going to kill off anybody.
Or do they?
Yeah.
Do they not? Like the human eater with fucking club feet.
Oh, yeah, that guy was disgusting. And big elephant feet.
Whoever that other crazy old bastard was in the tank.
Which had a payoff. Like, I like that so many things had a payoff.
Yeah. Felt a little bit 300-ish.
Yeah. So the first protagonist, the one that he was the meat bag for, blood bag for.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy before too. What has that guy been in?
Yeah, I saw him on IMDb. He's done a lot of stuff.
It's just so much makeup on people. When they start talking, you're like, oh, I know that guy. He's just under like so much freaking makeup. Yeah, I thought Charlize Theron was going to be. Oh, I guess I shouldn't give away too much spoilers. Just talk about Animals at Lake.
I was surprised she had a big wiener, you know?
Yeah. Did not see that coming when she took her pants down. It's like, wow, it's a dude. The whole time, it was a dude. Yeah, it was a very Crying Game. Oh, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Crying Game.
I actually haven't seen it.
Ah.
Is it good? Don't tell me about
Spoiler. Charlize Theron shows up in it.
Yeah. It's a pretty good name. A lot of the word fury in it.
One thing I learned from this movie is that, like, we need to stockpile not only gas but also water too. That's one thing I hadn't thought about. When you're
and mother's milk.
Post-apocalyptic world, you need lots of water and mother's milk to survive. Yeah.